Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Johnny.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is
Ranking of Kings, episode 9, I think. Yeah, so we left off. Queen is on the floor.
Yeah.
All confusion. Because what's his name? Daida says Boji's not dead and releases Domas and what was his name? Mr. Mole.
Hokuro.
Hokuro.
Oh, alright.
That was it.
Something like that.
What else do you guys remember from the episode?
So, yeah.
No, I was just gonna say Boss reveals to Queen Hilling, I am Boss, not Daida. So she is obviously suspecting something's wrong here. And the thing, her foreboding feeling is just leading up to what I think is going to happen this episode, which is her assassination or running away or something else.
Right, she did get an assassination order this episode.
Yeah, and I mean,
Last episode.
what's his name?
Boss. Daida.
Daida Boss.
Daida Boss.
He seems to be going along with it, but he has no enthusiasm when he says any of these things.
No.
Yeah.
To me, it comes across he's putting the front for Miranjo, and he really has something else going on. Obviously, he has something else going on because he's been whispering to the sword
people
and the shield. So I'm thinking that he's going to be saying something like "Get out of here" or something to her.
I think he's probably gonna get the shield of the queen to interfere in the attempted assassination somehow, like giving him some sort of instructions that is not necessarily a direct order, she's about to be killed, do something about it, but more like be at this place at this time or something, try to kill off animals in this area. I don't know, some order that will like keep her safe, or even an order to like get her out of there, like take her to blah 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 place.
Yeah.
You know what I think is going to happen now? I just thought about it. I think he's going to let the assassination go through, but that reason he hit the shield last episode was to see if he could handle it. Like seeing if he was still up to stuff. Remember, he hit him and he's like, and then he whispered to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so he does want her assassinated, but he's just making sure he can fight him.
He's going to send him to get the job done and be very disappointed when it doesn't work. Because he's there, I think.
Because of Darush.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood you completely. Okay.
Because he's the shield of the queen.
Right, so he's just making sure that the shield can protect her.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to find out this episode, guys. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to keep seeing our videos in your inbox, and also check out our Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early. We'll get into it. Just like my son's lost his mind.
Why? It's your favorite stick!
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow. Wow, what are you making? Whoa!
What?
What? Oh!
Such a diamond?
Oh, this is how he
Proposed?
proposed to her?
He's like, okay, let me just...
Oh.
And that's her reaction.
Whoa.
Wedding ring.
That's huge.
Oh, that's too cute. That would mean
That is dead.
we're just... Oh, faint. That's the best thing to do right now.
Yeah. Kill her now. I really like the fact that he uses his like weapon, his favorite weapon, to give her the thing.
Yeah.
Symbolic.
Yeah.
Just
Here he
the
goes.
measly maid to protect the queen.
If he can't do it, no one can.
He's dueling a shield.
Melee shields.
Melee shield dueling.
No, flashback.
Oh. Dorush.
He had hair.
He was removed as the spirit of the king.
それで王妃に守る価値なしとお前が判断したならまた考えよう。
Okay. Way to put it all on me, Chief.
失ったのだ。私はボス様の信頼を。
Aww.
ずいぶんと大きくてむさ苦しい
And
わ。
ratty.
He looks rather ratty.
でも私にあまり近づかないでちょうだい。ご覧なさい。
I can't.
You said not
You're
to go
over
close.
there. You said not to.
あなたが私の後ろにいたらもっと警戒すると思うのよ。
Barrels through
Rat,
the
is
door.
he's the problem here?
王子ケーキをどうぞ
Ah!
Scary lady!
待ちなさい
Don't chase him!
That's why he's good at dodging. He's just been running away from her.
逃げ
Comes just in cake and it. Yep.
ご機嫌いかがでございますこうかしら
Oh, he's practicing too.
ご機嫌いかが
Still scary.
王子全然捕まらないじゃないの申し訳ありません私の練習ごめんなさいもう一度教えてちょうだい
不器用な
She seems so awkward.
So awkward.
そんなことは決められませんがあります
But yes.
Well,
誰だってそうでは
it's not no true
Love
everyone.
everyone.
適材
There's a loophole.
He's like, this is the man.
I like what he got.
It's the tall people. It's too much.
徐々に慣れていくしかないわね大丈夫よ私に任せなさいよーし走れ
Oh, she punched him. It's like, we punched the bad guy. Ha ha ha.
He was just standing there for a hot second.
ヒリング様
しかしあなたは
No.
Yo.
Alright.
本当に私を守れるの
Wait, that was him at top speed. All right.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice.
Good. One down. Or not.
Ouchie!
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ouchie! Darn it, you lampstand.
Oh, no.
Ouchie!
Oh, just glove.
Does he have metal arms or something? Like, what? Oh, metal
Hey.
armor. Okay.
Frisbee.
Get your shield back, sir. Oh, no, he lost both of them. Oh, no. Oh. What? I'm sorry, what? Huh? Eh? Huh? But you
Nappa.
need that. You need that guy. Come on.
Dragon Ball Z! Weighted armor.
Nice.
That's why he's slow.
という脱げば
Uh,
爪と牙
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
ドルーシにヒリングは守れぬ
Oh, no. Died one.
Terrible
Oh.
stamina.
Uh-oh. What?
They bit him.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Flex him off. Nice.
Nice. They have blue blood. Oh,
Luck! Give him a
oh
noogie.
broke that neck.
He did more than give him a noogie. Okay.
Another one. All right, easy. Nice. Suplex, German. Nice.
Lives.
Lots of blood and bleeding.
Is he going to continue? Well, healing can protect.
また消えろ
Yeah, there might be more.
ミランジャ今この時を楽しもうではないか
Okay.
What moment? What? What?
ボス様
Huh?
私はとても幸せです
What?
やっと
Huh?
I guess that took a lot of energy.
続かない私は
ミランジャ
Huh?
純粋でとても美しい
Is she crying or laughing?
Crying.
大丈夫大丈夫だよ私がいる
His
How dare you be
first love?
wholesome.
私は死んだの
His first love or something?
死ぬわけないじゃない私が
I knew she would have healed him.
私も戦うわ
Against.
Okay.
代打を取り戻すの
出られない
On the wall.
It's going crazy.
Oh, he even saw his father.
Oh, he saw his. I didn't see him.
He was on this, or was it him on the throne?
俺は 一生この暗闇の牢獄に閉じ込められたままなのか。を狙ったのがボス様だと断言はできません。
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
何か関わっていることは確かに。堂々と正面から問いただします。
Oh no.
She has a very different side profile than I
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah. I don't know why they gave her such a chin.
Mummy!
What?
She heard him?
どうしました。
Doris is like, are you okay?
That run scene though.
Ouchie!
Oh, what's she gonna do? She's taking a deep breath. Think. Oh, she's gonna hear where he is. Keep crying, Daida. You're doing good.
You're doing great.
What, you didn't guess that before?
私はここにいますよ。ドルシー、ここにないだけ。
What is he supposed to do?
ドルーシ、ダイダを助けるのよ。何をしているのよ。ここにいる。
They're like, I don't know what to do.
Oh,
What?
no. Yeah, she's ripping him open.
なぜ止めるの。ここにないだ
I
け。
mean,
you're gonna-
it's still his body.
Yes.
Thank you. Some
Yes.
sense.
Oh.
ドルーシ
Whoa.
ー、申し訳ありません。ヒリング様。
Oh.
ドルーシー、しばらくヒリングへの襲撃はないと思うが、次は確実に殺されるだろう。死にたくなければ国から離れる。
Ah, there we go.
時を待て。私も流れに身を任せるだけだ。
Okay.
行け。
It's going with the flow. Okay. Oh, poor baby.
あいつだ。
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
絶対に許さん。殺してやる。殺してやるぞ。かかれ。
I'm glad you're finally seeing the truth.
何も聞こえない。押し寄せてくる不安との戦い。兄上の世界も
Your brother's not blind, but okay.
Well, I mean,
What?
no, I mean it's like he doesn't have sight and sound, but what is his name? Boji can't speak and hear. It's just he lost 2 senses as well, you know.
Okay.
Discussion.
Boss tells Hilling
Yeah.
that I'm boss, not Daida.
Yeah,
And
it shows
she-
proof. See, remember Diamond Day?
He
Remember
retained
that?
his strength, apparently.
Yeah.
And then he passes out. Oh, no, she passes
She
out.
passes out. I was gonna say what? Yes.
So much exertion
Mm-hmm.
to create Diamond. But no, she passes out, and Darush has to protect her.
Yeah. That fight scene is, I think that's, the promotional comes directly after.
Mhm.
Fight scene was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
I liked how he managed to give us like little perspectives, like when he grabbed his foot and now turned out we saw the whole room spin.
Yeah.
Like, get disoriented.
Yeah, I can imagine trying to draw that, like
Mhm.
keeping everything straight, what's happening on the screen with the swooshes, and seriously.
Okay. Then we have a little
Flashback, right?
Yeah, we have. It was before that, but yeah, we have a flashback to when Darush is assigned to Queen Hilling.
Yes. So he was originally the spear of the king, not shield. I thought at first I was like, shouldn't he be shield of the king? But no, spear of the king.
He was spear.
And he gets assigned as shield of the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels demoted and that there's not enough trust in him. But it just turns out he liked Apis more. It's like, Apis is a better spear, and I do need the queen protected somehow. And it could have also been the promise, remember that he was saying to Miranjo?
Yeah.
It could have been a promise that he made to Miranjo at that time. Is like, I'm going to have to make some preparations to get her used to a bodyguard or someone that will care for her and protect her. And he assigned him at that point. It could have been.
It could have been, but then again, Appius they picked Appy specifically because he's emotionless and follows orders, right? Dorsch seems to be someone who had. They were aware that he had emotions. Yeah. So why not give the emotionless person to guard the person you plan to kill one day? You know.
The emotion-full person.
Emotionless person. Because Appy's, they said, was emotionless and it was to suppress his feelings.
I guess I misunderstood the other part you said. So they're healing the bodyguard that has emotions.
Yeah.
He was saying, why, if you were planning to kill her later, why wouldn't you give her the emotionless one?
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because as we can see, Dorsch
chose the
he
queen.
felt to defend her. Yeah, he chose her, and he felt he even gave him the option. You're gonna have to pick a side, either me or her.
Right.
So I guess that could be a play in Boss's favor, where he was like, if I give her Appice, he probably will defend me when it comes to it.
Oh,
if I give her Dorsch, he'll pick her.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think it was him seeing down the road. No, I need someone who will get emotionally attached to her to protect her, when it comes to between me and her. And interestingly, I thought he would give away more, but it makes sense that he's still playing it as if he's, well, we're seeing a lot in this episode. I was gonna say he's playing as if he doesn't, both playing it as if he is still has the ulterior motives along with Miranjo, as if like, no, I do want to kill Queen Hilling. This is my plan. You know, he didn't say this is, just someone's plan. Yeah. No, it's my. I sent it. I authorized it.
I did the bad.
I did the bad. Yes.
Yes.
So, but at first I was a little like, why? Why would he not like give some sort of hint to be, don't worry, it'll be okay, kind of thing? Nothing like that. It turns out he wants Miranjo to be happy, whatever her desire is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, that seems genuine.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And it would make sense that there's more to him because he started with Miranjo.
Yeah.
And she always wore a cloak. She referring to herself as ugly and twisted. So she doesn't have any self-esteem, and maybe he gave it to her, gave her a feeling of, no, you're important. Help me achieve my goal. And she stayed by his side. Yeah,
I think staying by the side part is very important because remember, he had no family. So at one point in time, maybe they were both alone, and they decided, let's become the strongest or something like that.
Like Kage and Pochi.
So in the middle there, we see a flashback with Dorush and the queen trying to curry favor with pastries to Boji.
And she's just so intimidating to the poor child.
Here, have some cake.
I was surprised, like, they didn't bring up the fact that just stoop down to his level. Like, they didn't make it obvious. It just showed her doing that when they were finally getting along. And then when what's his name comes in, he's like towering over him again. I don't know. Like they didn't make it obvious that, guys, it's a child.
Yeah,
you're tall.
They just don't know.
Yeah.
What's interesting is we don't actually see what the queen did to get closer with Boji. We just see her suddenly just playing.
But we did. We saw it in a previous her episode. So we saw that she basically stooped down and did a little sign to him, and he accepted her and gave her a flower. Or something like that.
No, that was when she healed the snake. He was still running from her.
Oh, that snake scene, right.
Healed snake, and then he was like, I like you now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I guess...
Sworn it was... anyways, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just from Boji's perspective, not only, kids to get intimidated because something huge is above them, but not only that, because he doesn't have sound or anything, anything can potentially frighten him.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense.
All he has is his sight.
You gotta be treating... I was gonna say treat him like an animal. you want to treat him like, somebody who's on the defensive. And come at him slowly, stoop down, and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then we see, what's his name? Dorush finishes his flashback, in the middle of this fight. Finishes his reminiscing of the good times. And then he drops his Dragon Ball Z gi, his weighted armor, and he's like, come at me! And he becomes super, super fast. What I like about this anime is they'll do little things like that, where he's super slow running towards them in the flashback. You don't know why. But then they don't directly say that it was because he had weighted armor, but you see it later.
Yeah. I didn't put that together from the past scene, but I got it in the fight. It's like, oh, that's why he's fight, because he dropped the armor. But it makes sense that way back then he was always carrying this armor.
Yeah, I mean, the obvious spot is just his head's completely uncovered.
Yes, always.
I like his... Yeah?
No.
Oh, yeah, I like how his armor is just... You can see it when it was pulling apart. It was so thick.
Yeah.
That's got like hundreds of pounds on it or something.
Of course, he can fly in the air afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we already see the healing or me thing. But then Dorush, he totally gets him even after they bit him his vitals.
Yeah.
He still wins.
Yeah.
He's an absolute beast among beasts.
I imagine the maze just eventually opened there like, can we come out now?
Yes.
He's just passed out in a pool of his own blood.
I think he's bleeding to death. I don't think he can leave though. Get out of my way.
And, oh god.
I was just gonna say, I think the next thing is we go to face King Boss.
Yeah.
And Miranjo sitting next to each other.
Oh, that one's first. I thought, because I had mentioned it. Yeah, we can talk about that again.
What?
It's okay.
And then Miranjo, Miranjo loses the sense of, what is it, the animals. She's like, they were defeated? And then Boss is like, hey, let's dance.
Yeah.
Let's just dance.
Shall we take advantage of this moment?
Let's enjoy this moment. And,
Oh.
and then they dance together.
You know, now that you said it in that sequence of events, was he trying to like take her mind off the fact that Healing survived? Is he trying to protect Healing that way? Which now makes me think that scene was deceitful and not genuine. Well, maybe he wants her to be happy it's genuine, but he's also trying to protect Healing.
I think, like he said, he's going with the flow.
Yeah.
And he has, like, we've seen him go from, I want ultimate strength and this is my pursuit, to stop, no, I'm gonna make my kid have a happy life because I took all his power.
Yeah.
To, she dies for what reason? We don't know. Gets another wife and then agrees to assassinate her. Takes over his child's body and wants to fulfill Miranjo's desire. So a lot is happening in this man's head. So I feel like I don't know that maybe that moment is entirely genuine, but I don't feel like it is disingenuous. I feel like it's mostly he's just going, this is how he feels. Maybe he does care about her.
Yeah, especially the whole going with the flashbacks with the kid and Healing and stuff like that. Because we've seen how he's dropped the pursuit of strength, like you're saying, I'm wondering if what we're seeing is maybe a man dealing with the consequences of his past actions. Like maybe he made all these deals in the background and he realizes he has to... It would be why he's so cryptic. Is that he, in his mind, it's kind of like what Healing said. He's taking pride in, no, this is my issue, and he's keeping it quiet. And he's handling it his way. But that's why he yells to everybody, like, yeah, it's me, King Boss in Daida's body, not even hiding it. Everyone's like, okay then. Because he didn't want this to happen, but he did order it to happen in some fashion way back when. And so that's him owning up to it.
Yeah.
You lost me in the middle, but I made it to the end with you. I made it there.
Came around the corner and there he was.
He doesn't want to pay the devil his dues, so to speak.
Yeah. So I think I still stand by the fact that he has some other plan other than what Miranjo's main plan might be. But he's just, like you said, keeping it to himself and being smart about it. Like he can't just out and say, I changed my mind. I don't actually want to do that. You know, he can't do that. He's being a king in that he has to kind of play the chess game.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm also wondering, like, to what extent does the partnership with Miranjo have... Like, does she have leverage on him? Does he have leverage on her? Because she seemed, in that moment where he told her she was beautiful and all that, it seemed like a genuine, like, we're in this together kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, what is stopping him from just being like, hey, Miranjo, can we figure out a way out of this whole thing?
Can we
Yeah,
maybe
why
not
isn't he
kill
honest?
my wife and my sons?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, not even attempting, you know,
No.
or talking about it.
No, you're right. So
Yeah.
maybe she does have something over him.
Yeah, and then do you have anything else about that scene?
No, just Miranjo's desire. I'm curious what it is.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Apis was still with them when they were dancing in.
He was still in there.
He was just there. Just
Oh yeah, because he took the puppet.
The bottle. I meant doll and puppet at the same time. Bottle.
The ball.
The bottle.
The bottle.
I don't know. But then after that, we see Hilling. She saves Darush, and then she's like, "I'm just gonna confront the king." I guess.
She is quite. She's a queen in that she's sure of her position. She's not afraid.
Thanks to our patrons, Damien,
Yeah,
Ron,
I wish.
Yeah.
Where's the
Tamina,
king?
and
I'm
Sean.
killing right now.
Yeah, she literally like not thinking that. No, you know whose body?
That's still Daida's body.
You kill him, you kill the one inside.
Yeah. So she has her tantrum, the first tantrum, and then she starts hearing Daida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave Daida some hope. Because he started hearing her, which is interesting. It could just have to do with her connection to healing
And magic.
and magic, yeah.
Magic and him, blood
And
relatives.
blood relative, yeah.
Yeah, and then she tries to stab Boss after, echolocating Daida inside of Daida's body. Shocker.
Inside of Boss's body, yeah. Or Daida's body, you're right.
Daida's
It's confusing.
But yeah. And then Darush has to knock her out during her second tantrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's like, knock her out. She's embarrassing everyone.
Like you saw the other soldiers who were lined up against the wall. Like, what's going on?
We're not paid to think, son.
I mean, you see King Boss in Daida's body, and you're like, you should be like, anything's possible.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone just kind of like, okay, but what do we do? You know, like the king is sitting there. He's like, "Yo, I told my son's buddy, and what? Do something,
And do something about it. If you're bad,
You saw me turn that piece of wood into diamond. What you gonna do?"
Yeah.
Basically.
And then King Boss gives Darush instructions to, if you want to stay safe, you better get out of here with her because the next attack will kill her.
Yeah.
So basically, it's gonna be worse. It's not gonna be some flimsy beast that you can overpower.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be done surreptitiously, maybe even. So, but he did say also you have to bide your time, which means they'll come after her. So there is some reason that they want to kill her. Maybe is Miranjo afraid that she will actually pose a threat, or is it that the process of killing her, or maybe her body or something afterwards is important to get? Or it could be another thing with Bebin, where Bebin's eyes were all about protecting Daida, and Miranjo was afraid of him.
Yeah.
Something like that. So maybe she is in a way, in some way, even though she's not physically powerful.
I mean, we still don't know what killed Boji's mom.
Yeah.
She was a strong woman.
Yeah.
Strong.
She was the strongest woman.
Was the strongest.
And she died relatively still young as well.
Yeah.
Because Boji was still
A baby.
Still Babs.
Yeah.
And as well, so the whole going with the flow thing, I guess it could also just be in a way to hopefully something comes up with biding your time. I guess I'm most curious now just to kind of learn more about what Miranjo wants.
Yeah, me too.
Because I was content with she's just evil for evil's sake, but that's not the direction she's going.
No.
So now that I know that that's not the direction she's going, I want to know what put her on this path.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for Pete's sake, even the monsters have a tragic backstory.
Right? I'm like looking at them like really
They were just happy with their family.
chillaxing.
They had their little cubs
The
there.
little boobas.
Their little boobas. And then they go to protect their family, and then they just get whisked away.
Yeah.
Never seeing their family again.
Dead.
Dead.
They dead.
They dead.
And also when what's his name Boss was thinking of like what, because what's his name Dorish was like, what should we do in what should we do when the time runs out or something like that. I don't remember, like when after waiting or something like that, what should we do? And Boss was basically thought of Boji when he saw Boji in the mirror. So I felt like that to me was Boji's your hope.
Yeah.
He can intervene. If anyone can come and stop this ultimate plan that is underway, it's this kid.
Yeah, I think it may partially be one of the reasons why they want Queen Hilling dead. I think it might be connected as well why the mother was killed and why Daida had to be taken out. If for some reason people who are part of the royal family pose a threat to him, I think maybe in the same way that King Boss is able to make a deal to like siphon power from a relative, And maybe that's in the back of their mind, like relatives can do that kind of thing.
Oh, like they could do it back.
Yeah, like a loose end is extremely dangerous in some form. Maybe not directly the whole demon thing, but in some form. I think it's why they were like, Boji, him becoming one of the strongest people, it may not have been foretold or anything, but it's like, of course, that's one of the threats we're trying to get rid of.
Interestingly, I keep thinking back to when Miranjo showed who was the strongest person to him.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, does that make you feel better? You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, what? You ordered him to die. He didn't die, and it's supposed to make him feel better. She's obviously aware that he's happy that Boji's not dead. So
Well, Bus was kind of dead during that time.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, well, so he might not know that she ordered him to die. Good point.
And also, the only other thing I have was I wonder if the ranking is still happening.
The ranking? Oh,
The
maybe.
ranking. It sounds like the reckoning.
Yeah, because we never saw that guy leave or anything.
Oh, yeah. He's just hanging outside waiting for Daida to come back.
Yeah, all we know is that the guy was like, don't worry, there's other things that can boost up your ranking. But now if something comes back and he's suddenly flexing a house, it's like, I gotta revise this.
Flexing a house. One tiny thing that I wanted to bring up was the animation when Boss/Daida was, when he was saying, I'm just biding my time, he just like kind of scratches his head a little bit.
Oh, yeah, and his crown comes off a little bit.
He fixes it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that just little animation step showing his like unsureness.
Yeah.
Was
I liked it
so
too.
good. I don't know why.
I liked it.
There's little
I
things
noticed
like that
it.
in this anime, and I'm always like, oh my gosh, I like that.
I noticed it too. I was like, oh, that's kind of randomly cute.
Yeah.
I mean, especially after like almost being stabbed, he does not flinch.
Yeah, he did. He was about to take that knife.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen him with arrows in him when he got Boji's power, and he just flexed them out. So I guess the knife wouldn't have done anything.
I think that might have been a one-time thing.
You think so?
I mean, he had a full giant's body. He's like half giant now.
Well, I just mean in that the boost of power came in that moment.
At that moment.
And it saved him.
Okay.
I thought.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he was just going, go on with the flow.
With the flow.
The last thing I have is Daida feeling hopeless. The one voice of hope he heard disappeared.
Yeah.
But then he's like, wow, is this how my brother always felt? So I think it's kind of useful, even though this is a terrible thing to happen to Daida. It's kind of a useful lesson for him that I feel like he'll come out of this. I think he'll survive some way, somehow. And he'll at least have an understanding and maybe sympathy towards his brother and not want to just kill him off in the future or even hate him. Because I feel like he never really fully hated him, but he envied him for what he had in terms of relationships, I guess. But he never really understood him. And this is cool. It was nice to see him with some feelings there in the depths of despair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other thing is I just hope he's okay for the sake of Queen Hilling and Boji.
Yeah.
Because even though I want him to be all right, I feel like he was going down a weird path where he could have ended up doing some bad stuff. But Queen Hilling, she's just trying to live her life, be nice to her kids. And all this crazy stuff is happening.
Yeah.
Boji too, but yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens next time, guys. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also check out our Patreon to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut on tier 3.
Yeah.
Also check out Hunters is coming to the channel. Check that out. Okay, bye. Bye. Oh, bye.
Thanks to our patrons, Damien, Ron, Keith, Tomita, and Sean.